I think because I didn't even think about that. I didn't like realize, oh, I'm not doing that. I'm not like taking that time to be like present with God. I just been so consumed with all this stuff.
Becky, welcome to the show. You're on the air.
Hi, Jesse.
Hey, Becky.
How are you?
All is well. How are you?
I'm okay. I've been listening for about 3 years. I called once before, and I used to listen to you every day. I haven't been listening every day because I don't know if you remember, but a couple weeks ago, the Tucker Carlson January 6th footage was released. I don't know if you've been following that at all.
Yes, I'm familiar with it.
Yeah, so Tim Pool put up a video a few days ago, and it showed like what they did to those people. And
I thought you wanted to talk to me about getting it out of your head.
Oh yes, I do.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Well, I started watching that, and I started just like looking up stuff online and just finding some disturbing things, and I just gotten into my head, and I need your help. And like, I'm so thankful that I listened to you before, because I don't think I would recognize it. I think I would just be suffering, but I know that I'm in my head. I see it. I just don't know how to get back out, because there's so much stuff going on in our country, and people don't see it, and I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should just accept it and just try and be kind to people, or try and tell people what's going on. I just feel like I'm not. I feel like I'm away from God.
And what does
I don't know if it's
no, go ahead.
in my head.
Go ahead.
I just don't feel close to God right now, and I don't know if it's because Satan's in my head and I'm seeing all these things, and I just don't know what to do with it.
And
Does that make sense?
You're seeing all these things like what that you don't know what to do with? Like
that our government is criminals, and they're deliberately demoralizing. From what I can tell, it seems like they're deliberately demoralizing us. And I see like false flags, and I don't know if that's true or if it's just Satan, but I know I don't feel right. I don't feel close to God. I feel like I'm in my head.
Have you ever felt close to God?
I did, yeah. Like, I was raised Catholic, and I always just, said prayers and things, and then from you, I learned, like, just to be still, and I don't know, like, sometimes I feel like things are being revealed to me, because I'll watch videos of, like, Biden and stuff, and I just see evil, and I'm like, God, is that my imagination? I know.
Number one,
I feel crazy.
Number one, there's nothing you can do about what you're seeing inside of other people. And you're right, you see the evil in what's going on. And as a result of seeing it, you're blessed, you're protected from it. There's nothing you need to do about it or can do about it. You work on you, and you'll be fine. And the way you come out of your imagination, you call it in your head, is to just simply be aware of the thoughts. And the thoughts are the imagination. The thoughts and the feelings are not you at all. They are of your father. Well, no longer your father if you don't believe them. They're of the devil. They are not you at all. And so you just have to see it. And the fear that you're going to feel from it for a while, the doubt that you're going to feel from it, or whatever you're going to feel, and the voice is telling you need to do something about it, it's not you. It's lying to you. Don't pay that attention. Let it pass. Just rise above it, meaning just be aware of it. That's all you need to do. There's nothing you can do, because human nature is evil, and there's nothing that another person can do about the nature of another person. They can only work on themselves by being aware. You can't even change your own nature from abnormal to normal. That has to be done by the light of God. and you just need to be aware of it. There's nothing to be afraid of, and there's nothing you can do or need to do about it.
Okay, I'm going to do that because I feel like it's crippling me. And it's only been a few days, and I feel like it's different. I don't feel, it's not good. So should I just work on myself? Like, I feel like if I try and, like, tell people things, it doesn't make me feel better.
And you can only work on yourself by seeing that you don't know who you are at this point. You're not, as I've said before, you're not your thoughts, you're not your body, you're not your feelings. None of those things are you. And all you have to do is be aware of that, and you'll be fine. You'll be in the world, not of it, and you will have no fear.
That's how I felt. I felt that way, and now I'm just questioning it. So yeah, I just want to get back there.
Did you stop doing the silent prayer?
Yes.
Well, suffer and die. What the?
Yeah.
How do you expect to be in the light if you stop and let go? So if you don't let go and let the light shine on you and guide you.
Yeah, that's so simple. Yeah.
But
that's
no,
exactly
that was a question.
Oh yeah. I can't. I guess I can't because I don't feel. I'm the happiest person I know. I'm like so happy, and I cry every day, and I'm like I feel crazy. I feel like unsettled, and I feel weak. And I felt like so strong and like who I was and everything. And I feel like just the imagery and things I'm seeing, that's just really taking a toll on me. But I'm not doing the silent prayer.
Right. That's why it's taking a toll on you, because you believe in the darkness again. You believe the imagination. When I ask us, why do you stop doing the prayer? And you said that's true. Rather than answer the question, why did you say that's true? Was the answer in the question or something?
I think because I didn't even think about that. I didn't realize, I'm not doing that. I'm not taking that time to be present with God. I just been so consumed with all this stuff that I don't know. It's
so
you've been me.
You've been so consumed that you didn't know you had stopped doing the silent prayer?
I wasn't making time for it.
And why not? Because you're consumed?
Yeah, I've been off from work for a couple of days, and I have gotten nothing done. I've gotten no laundry, anything, because I'm just online. And
you love that. You love that darkness?
No, I don't.
You don't love it?
I mean, that's a good question because I've wasted 2 days of my life on it.
So do you love it or not?
I don't. I don't like feeling this way.
Then if you don't love it, why do you cry about it?
I don't know. I just feel like defeated. I feel like I feel very low and kind of feel like beaten down.
And you love that?
No, I don't.
And then if you didn't love it, why do you sound that way? Oh, I'm just so beaten. I'm just so defeated. Lord, help me. That's all ego. When people do that, they're on an ego trip. They love
You're
it.
Right.
They love their misery.
Yeah, and I call a radio show.
And it feels like life to them, it feels like life. Even though it's a bad life, it still feels like life. Did you realize that you love it? That's why you're crying and carrying on about it?
Yeah, and I call and I let people hear this. Yeah.
I'm sorry?
I was just realizing what you said. And, yeah.
When women are complaining about their men or their children or their life, what they're really saying, they love it. I love it. I just need somebody to hear me complain so I can feel good about it. That's why
Yeah.
they whine with it. When the Christians, when, when the Christians are on their knees praying to God, oh Lord help me, oh Jesus, they're praying to Satan, pretending they're praying to God because they love their misery. That's why they sound like they just can't make it.
That just changed my whole demeanor.
That's
I feel
why
like
when
I
these
can breathe.
that's
Oh
why when
my
these
God.
women are crying and carrying on about, oh, he beat me. You told Hoppo to beat me. They love the beating, and they love complain about the beating, and they would do other stuff to make you beat them because they
You're
love
right.
to beat them.
Yeah.
They love for Hoppo to beat them.
I feel like I can stand up like a weight has been taken off from me.
Not because you can see. That's why seeing is when you can see there is no weight. There's no burdens to bear, no load to carry, because it's this fake you that feel like you have a burden to carry, and it's not you at all.
That helps a lot. I feel like I still might have to, get back to where I was, but I can. That's great. It's just logic. It just makes sense. I mean, should I? Do you think I should just, just take care of myself and be kind, and just let some of this go?
I'll
Because it's not
respond to
doing.
that. That's a good question. But when you say get back to where you was, what does that mean? What do you mean by that?
Because I don't feel fully happy like my normal self, but I feel a little. I mean, I feel like I feel like a weight's off my shoulders. I was feeling very beaten down.
Okay, and the reason I ask because there is no getting back to where you were. You just start where you are now. Now that you can see right now and you understand, that's where you are. There's nothing to go back to or nothing to look forward to. Just be now and go back to the silent prayer and watch those thoughts and know that the thoughts and the emotions, whether they are so called good emotions or bad emotions, are not you at all, and stop identifying with it. And so if you do happen to look at the news, I wouldn't spend a lot of time on the internet because you don't know what's true and what's not true. Even in the media today, you don't know what's true and what's not true because those people are on an ego trip too. In the same way you were feeling when you called in, they have the same problem, and they lie to you and you not know it.
Yeah, yeah,
And so, to answer your question, well, what do I do? Do I just deal with people? Wake up. You're going to see how to deal with people in the perfect way. The light will shine. It will guide you into all things, and you will deal with people in a perfect way. And it won't be you dealing with them, but it'll be the light working through you, the nature of God in dealing with them. Because only the light can deal with evil. We can't deal with evil. The physical cannot deal with evil.
okay, yeah. I'm seeing that because I'm like, I was feeling like paranoid and stuff, and I'm like, this is crazy. I'm not like this. And
Yeah.
okay, thank you so much, Essie. I needed this.
Yeah.
I will do. I'll take that. I'll take the advice, and I will do the silent prayer.
I would highly recommend, and do what you want, of course, suffer and die. But
I'm
I,
suffering.
I would highly recommend you stay with the prayer no matter what is happening in the world, no matter what the situation is in life. You stay with the prayer, and I'm telling you, and you watch those thoughts, you let go, watch the thoughts, you'll be fine. I can't find the words to say it's going to be all right for you. Everybody else around you will be suffering, but you'll be free. And they won't know that you're free because they're going to think you feel what they feel, but you don't. And you can't convince them, and don't even try.
Yeah, yeah, that was working. Yeah, that was fine. Yeah, I don't know how I got here, but I think I see a way out now.
You got there because you went back into the darkness of imagination. You stopped doing the prayer, and you got back into looking at the world and what's happening in the world. And
Yeah,
Satan played your mind. He played on you with that.
I was
Oh,
feeling like that. I
it's
was
all
feeling like that.
over. What you gonna do? It's bad. Oh my Lord, how you gonna treat people? And you believed
It's
it.
so bad, though, Jesse. It's so bad.
It's bad for those people. It's not bad for you because what's happening
We're
in the
along for
world
the
is.
ride.
I'm sorry.
We're along for the ride.
What does that mean?
I just mean, well, I'm speaking worldly, like, you know, I mean, like, it's just hard to see, like, how much evil is. I mean, like you say, Satan's busy. I mean, it's hard to, like, just remove myself from it sometimes, but I don't want to feel like this. I know that. So
This is making a point that why would the truth make her feel that way? First sign is not from God. Yeah, when you're feeling that way, it's a sign that it's not from God because in God there are no feelings, and so
okay.
the real truth does not hurt because it has no feelings. Only the lie has feelings,
Okay.
which is the nature of the devil.
That's for sure.
All right?
Thank you, Jesse. I appreciate it. Have a great day.
You're welcome. Go back to the prayer, relax, and let life happen.
I will relax. I need to relax. I will.
All right?
Okay.
All right,
Thank
Becky.
you.
And good to talk to you.
Okay, you too. Bye, Jesse.